Morning guys, I wanted to talk about the Ralgo bot because we've got it in Discord and it hasn't had much people using it so much. I think it might get used like once a day. Considering the amount of people in Discord, it's quite a shame really, and it might be because you don't realise how amazing it is and how easy it is to use. That could be it could turn you off because of its complexity, but it's not complex at all. It's very, very simple. And they've even done it so we've got commands that we can copy. So we can just go to, there's some information here. And so it does all of this. It does market sentiment as well, which is amazing for you guys because you know you're interested in sentiment. Charting commands, analysis commands, does watch lists, company financials and customer alerts, which is really amazing. Let's talk about the analysis commands. This is the AI bit. Before we talk about that, actually, I will need to show you where the bot is in Discord. So what you'll need to do, first of all, you'll start at the top and just come down. And don't forget you can unlock everything here on Discord for free. There's a link here, so you click that. And then you come down, past the live prices, past the signals, past the FX, commodities indices, government bonds, past the videos, beyond the daily bulletin and the trade recommendations, and it's just below the chat room and it's just below the COT report. So it's here. So there's a lot of stuff in Discord, as you can see. This is where the bot is, and so you just click on that and then you get to the command screen. So it might be a little bit daunting and that's probably why people aren't using it, but it's really quite simple. So what we'll do like a bi-directional setup. So we can have two windows on the same screen. So we can go to analysis commands, and what it does price predictions, and it gives us support resistance levels, which is amazing. And so what we got here, which is quite nice, is that you've got a copy here. So we're going to copy this price prediction for Bitcoin. Okay. You don't have to do Bitcoin, you can do stocks, FX, indices, futures, anything that's listed on Yahoo Finance, anything can be used for price prediction. So we're going to copy that, which we have already. We're going to come into the Discord, into Ralgo AI, and then you can do right click, paste, or Control V, enter. And it's saying that Bitcoin's got support because we've got above the hourly 200 MA, and that's the current price, 68,270, and it's estimating that we're going to have a close that's higher than we are now. So it's saying up. Okay, that's what it's suggesting. See that arrow there? It's saying that we're going to be potentially bullish today because of the estimated price prediction for Bitcoin, and it's using the support levels and the moving averages. So it's estimating a higher close for Bitcoin today, which is really amazing. And it gives us your resistance levels and support levels as well. So we can come down and then we can go to just copy. And then if you copy this and you'll feel, oh, actually this isn't that bad. This is actually quite easy. Enter. And there's your resistance and support levels if you're trading stocks. So that's really cool. Charting commands. This is one of my favorite parts, is that we can do charting in Discord, which is really amazing. So again, copy, again, Control V, enter. And there we go, which is pretty awesome. So you can see with the Euro USD, where we've got an ascending MA, and we've had some bullish candles prior. We had like a doji yesterday and we closed at 109.50. We did have a big pump yesterday, and like how Marco says, on Fridays we can see wicks on the weekly candles above. We tend to wick slightly above, so there's always a little bit of a selling pressure on the Friday, and this is what we saw on that wick above. If you think about it, things have to retrace and then move higher, retrace, move lower. It can't go in straight lines, so that's fine. It makes sense. We'd have like a breather, so that's really cool. And don't forget you can change all these options. So once you come to copy, you just change your parameters in here. So maybe you don't want the daily chart. Maybe, you know, maybe you want something else. You don't have to do the 1 hour, you know, 1 hour, you know, you don't have to do daily. Click that. And you don't have to do the EMA. You can do RSI, ATR, MACD, stochastic RSI. So you don't have, when you copy this from the website, you don't need to do the default values. You can change them here, which is really cool. Yeah, that's fine. Because we changed it to hourly now. We went from daily to hourly, so that's a good demo. You can see how quite strong, aren't we? Yeah, so but we had a little retracement on Friday, but that's fine. Comparison charts, this is cool. And likewise, you don't have to do the Euro USD or the Pound USD. You can do Ethereum versus Litecoin, or you can do Apple versus Nvidia. You know, it's really, really cool. So copy and paste, enter. And we can see any divergence between the two. Now, how would you use this? Well, you could use it to trade the euro pound because it's a synthetic result of the two. You strip out the dollar and you're left with the euro pound. And you can see at this point the euro pound would have been a sell because the pound weakened against the euro. So at that point, when we had a divergence, you'd be looking to trade the euro USD. The euro pound, sorry, and so that's how you can use it. And it's cool because we can change this to, and then this is also a good one as well. You can do the Aussie Kiwi, and so you know you're looking for a divergence there, which we got. They are running in parallel a little bit though. To be fair, we had a better divergence between the two up here. Kind of running in parallel, but you can see I can use it anyway. So that's the comparison charts, which is cool. Fibonacci. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. And we don't really want to make it a long video, but just to say is that you can come here, copy, and then paste, and you get more confident about how it works. And Apple was looking quite heavy. We're in MA resistance at the 50% breach. We've fallen quite a bit. So it uses the swing low to swing high. At that point it could have been a good sell because we were below the MA and we broke the 50%. We've fallen quite heavily since. So you know you can have lots of use cases there. And just a case of coming down to the website, which is really easy to type in Ralgo AI. And then you're going to come to the command section. Wow. It's really pumping, isn't it? God. Getting a bit close to 100% RSI there. It's a bit bonkers. And so hopefully that's clear. And I'll do the market sentiment because we use that a lot in as sentiment analysis. Yeah, do this. Figure eight, where are we? Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just simply it's that. You're gonna that. Okay, well, okay, so this would normally be a contrarian indication, but what we're seeing is that this isn't necessarily the case because the indices have been extreme greed. And look at the indices, they've been really pumping. So let's look at the indices, stocks. We don't have to copy and paste it, we can just type it. There you go. And so I mean we've been at greed and you know the indices are really pumping, aren't they? So normally what should happen, this should be in speech marks a contrarian indication, but things are slightly out of bonk at the moment and even bad news is good news and good news is good news. So things are just pumping, aren't they, on risk appetite. It might be AI led. You know, you could. This isn't a video for like the reasons for the pump, but there's quite a bit of skew in the market, and there's a lot of fear as well. Even though that runs counter to this, there's a lot of people who think that we're in this tech bubble, which we could well be. But you know, it's an argument for another video. but you know, just to say you can have commands here for the market sentiment summary. So this runs against the quasi-DB risk calc because the herd are very short. However, this is comprised of different metrics, and it uses much more advanced techniques. We're just looking at herd sentiment, and we know that they're very fearful. This is using a different algo. So while it's useful, we'd probably want to be looking at the herd sentiment, I think, just because it's a little bit more accurate, and also this has gone against the grain, where you think if we were up here that would be a contrarian indication, but it hasn't proven to be because things are so out of bonk. Normally this would be a good indication, but we're slightly skewed on the fear greed equation, and so that's we can do this. This is really cool as well. This is actually a recommendation that got implemented for me. Alright, so we're going to not type in forex. Yeah, we could do. I don't know if it has to be capitals. Yeah, let's try. It might have to be capitals. And then click. And then we're going to do. It might be. Oh, okay. Let's type in. Let's actually copy that. Maybe I did. Oh, it might need the. It might need the colon. Right. So that's just something of note. Yes. Right. So whoa. There's the Euro USD. God, there's a load of bears. So many bears. That's crazy. So when you type that in, it needs to be / SLX, and then you can just click. And it does the colon for you. Okay, so pound USD, and it might need to be caps. So, whoa, that's crazy. I don't know if we've ever seen cable that skewed before, ever. That's actually quite amazing. I'm going to copy and paste that into the pound section. That's actually ridiculous. So just an introduction to the Ralgo AI. Do use it because it's amazing. And it's free for you guys because you're in Discord, so do use it, and don't worry about spamming it or anything like that. Obviously, you probably wouldn't want to do like 100 commands in an hour because it would be a bit spammy, but you could do like 5 commands an hour and it should be alright. You know, as many as these, it won't bug anybody. And if if you use it, then that's great. And there's a use case scenario for the Euro, Pound, and the Aussie Kiwi. This could have been a sell setup for Apple. You see that crypto's pumping, and there's a little bit of a caveat here, is that we are quite out of bonk in terms of risk appetite and normal parameters, because we're not normal anymore. I'll show you NASDAQ. It fell 10%. It lost 10% of its value in 30 minutes. So that is an emblematic of abnormal behavior, and because of stuff like that, it kind of skews this information here. Because of things like that, it's skewing normal metrics. So you've got to be careful out there. And if you're doing the LSX, you could remember to just do the colon. So it's just basically or you could just click that and it populates it for you, so it's not really a problem. Let's look at dollar yen, and also we can just check the small lowercase as well. Okay, you can do lowercase. Wow, that's really bonkers. Wow, anyway, so I'm going to paste this into Discord, and I wish you a great day. Just an introduction to the Ralgo AI. This is amazing, and then if you wanted to go through these, then you can. You just click them and there's a nice copy option there, paste it in, and away you go.